What's up guys, it's Innxel, and today I'm going to be showing you my back to school haul. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Classy.
Before we begin the video, I do want to admit I have not been consistent lately. And that is my fault. I mean, let's not look at the timestamps of my last video. That is my apologies though. I really am trying, y'all. Trust me, I am trying. I'm just trying to do the best that I can with what I got. But trust me, I'm locking in and to staying consistent. And I'm actually glad I've made it this far. For the back to school haul, we got stuff like Hellstar, Nike, Jordans, so much more stuff. All right, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first category we are going to be getting into is shoes. So let's start it off. All right, starting off, we got my favorite shoes of the haul, the Fire Reds. Look at those. Bro, I do not care what anyone say. These shoes are tough. Like, these shoes are really tough. And the reason why I've been trying to get these shoes so bad is because I feel like I do not have enough red shoes. I do not have any red shoes other than my cherries, and so I think this is one of the safest options if I want to start off my red shoe collection. So yeah, that's why I got the reds. Next up, we got another pair of Jordan 4s. We got the Jordan 4 wet cements. This is how they look. I'm kind of excited to wear these. I think these are hard shoes. They kind of look like the Cause to me. Like, I think they like are kind of like a more cheaper version of the Cause. So that's that. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they came out last year or this year for the Olympics in France. I do think that they're like the cheaper version of Cause, so don't get me wrong with that. I do think these are hard, but yeah, overall, I give these like a solid, I want to say an 8 out of 10. You can't go wrong with these. All right, the next shoe that I got are the Jordan 3 Rare Airs. This is how they look. These shoes are solid. These are actually my first pair of Jordan 3 shoes, and these are actually my first pair of blue shoes in a minute. Like, I want to say majority of my closet is either weird colored shoes, black, gray, or white shoes. So I'm actually really happy I got these shoes. They're clean, and there's like, you have to purposely throw on one of the worst fits to make these shoes look bad. Like, I am telling you, you have to actually go out of your way to try to make these shoes bad. Like, these shoes are clean. I give them a solid 10 out of 10. All right, next up, we got Nike Air 95 OGs. These shoes are good. They actually remind me more of like soccer shoes, like sports shoes. When I got Asics, the Asics hurt my feet so bad. And so I said, you know what? I'm not gonna go for Asics. I'm just gonna like try Nike lookalike instead. And so I feel like these are the perfect ones. I do feel like they look like soccer shoes in a way. But other than that, these are clean. Like, the all black, it kind of gives like the Black Cat Jordan 3s, Black Cat Jordan 4s. I think there's literally nothing wrong with these. Yeah, overall, I do mess with these shoes heavy. Like, there's nothing that can go wrong with these shoes. Just put on an all black fit, you know, some jorts, a jacket, and you should be good. All right. Now, do you guys remember those shoes that Rakai made really popular? And if you guys do not remember, play the clip.
Let's actually be honest real quick though. You not wearing these? Like, I don't be honest with, like, chat, be 100% honest, gang. These are not bad.
I don't want to say I'm a trend follower, but I did end up buying the shoes because I feel like these are like New Balances but balling on a budget. So we're gonna see how they ended up turning out. These are how the shoes look. These shoes are clean. I think a misconception Walmart shoes have is just because they're from Walmart, they're automatically bad, or they're automatically rip-offs or cheap outs. But I generally think this is the exact meaning of balling on a budget. These look the exact same as New Balances. You're saving a ton of money. New Balances are now going for about $150 to $200. The only thing that is different is the brands, and these are Avias and New Balances. But these shoes are clean, guys. Like, they look exactly like New Balances. So let's get into the next category, which are hoodies. All right, first we got the Dark Oatmeal Essentials crew neck. All right, this is how the Essentials hoodie looks. I think it's a really chill fit. I've always been wanting to get into crew necks, but I've actually never been able to. I think you could put this together with any relaxed fit. All right, now let's move on to the next piece. All right, next we got the Essentials 1977 hoodie. So let's show y'all that one. All right, this is how the Essentials hoodie fits on me. I am a size medium in Essentials. I think everyone should know that Essentials is a very baggy brand. So that is one thing to look out for when you are shopping with Essentials. But yeah, this is a very calm hoodie. It is dark brown and a light khaki color in the number area, but overall it is a very nice hoodie. I would say do not wear this when it's hot out because you will get hot very fast with this hoodie. But yeah, this is the 1977 Essentials hoodie. Like, I've been trying to get this hoodie for so long, and now that I finally have it, I don't want to say I'm gonna overwear this hoodie, but I'm definitely going to make it worth my money. All right, now let's get into the next hoodie. All right, next we have our last piece of Essentials, and this is the black Essentials crew neck. All right, this is how the black Essentials looks on me. This is also a medium in Essentials. As you already know, Essentials is a very baggy brand. This is a clean black. I think throw some sweats on with these, and these are good. You know, it got the logo on there, and then you got the bigger logo on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is clean. Nothing to say about this. All right, now let's get into the next hoodie. Okay, so this is one out of 2 Nike Techs that I bought for back to school. All right, so this is the black Nike Tech, and it's the reflective one. So it's reflective. The white lines are reflective throughout the whole thing. This is how it looks when it's not zipped up all the way, if you guys could see. And then this is how it looks all the way zipped up. So yeah, this is actually the last Nike Tech that I've had since 8th grade, and the last Nike Tech I had was an all black Nike Tech. I really do vibe with this one. It's relaxed, but you definitely won't be seeing me wear this because I know that they've been saying on TikTok you get very hot wearing Nike Techs. So this would most likely be a hoodie that I wear like once or twice a month max. This is not something you would see me wearing every week at school. And you have the zip ups, the up and down, this side too. You put your hand in it. Easily a jacket that you could throw on, and yeah, throw on some sweats, throw on slides, whatever shoes basically, and you got a fit for the day. Literally, this is nothing that you have to get up extra early to craft a fit for. Yeah, now let me show you the second Nike Tech. All right, this is the second Nike Tech that I bought for the school year, and let's get into it. All right, so this is how it looks on me. I think this is a classic. If I'm not mistaken, like, this is basically everyone's first tech. A lot of my friends had it, and I also wanted it too, but I never ended up getting it because Nike Techs are expensive. So as soon as I got a job, I really did try to get my own. And by the way, this is an extra large. So both of those techs that I showed y'all were an extra large. And now let's get into the next category, which are shirts. All right, first shirt, we have a Valley Sports boxed tee. Let's get into it. All right, this is how the shirt looks. This is actually my first Valley tee. Like, I'm now getting into the brand, but it's a very chill shirt. I think, like, if you want graphic tees, you gotta go to Valley's, because this is, you can't lie, this is also clean. One thing that does throw me off though is the little, like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like smoke stains or dirt stains or whatever. Because it does kind of throw me off because it makes it look like I'm dirty. And one thing I'm not is dirty. But yeah, this is a good fit. I think I wore this shirt already though. I wore it to a concert, but it's still in good condition and it's still good. So yeah. All right, that was a Valley shirt. Now let's get into the next shirt. All right, this is the next shirt. It's a Hellstar shirt, so let's get into it. this is how the Hellstar shirt looks. This is a very graphic shirt. As we can see, we have Jesus's hand on there with the nail, and then we have the bold letters that says Lord and Savior. If you guys do not know, I am a Christian. And then go around. But yeah, I mess with this shirt. It's very good. This is a very nice shirt. I think it speaks for itself, and it speaks very loudly. So I really do like that shirt. Now let's get into the next shirt. All right, we do got another Hellstar shirt, and this is it. So let's get into it. All right, this is how the shirt fits on me. It is a little fitted though. It's not as baggy as the last shirt. It's also a very graphic shirt as well. Like, there is a lot going on with this shirt, but that's what I like about it. I think if you want to step out, like if you want to go to a party, go to a hangout, go to a brunch, go to a lunch, something like that, you got a shirt like this. It is fitted though, and I do feel like it's going to shrink, but it's still chill. I like the graphic. I like how graphic it is. This was supposed to be my first day shirt, but yeah, it's not fitted. I mean, it's fitted, and I'd rather a baggy look, so I'm going to have to figure out another shirt. And so far, based on everything that I'm showing y'all can put together some combinations for me in the comments if y'all would like. If y'all think I should wear this shirt for the first day or this jacket for the first day, let me know in the comments, please. That would be very much appreciated because I am all alone on this. All right, now let's get into the next shirt. All right, another Hellstar shirt, and let me show you how it looks. All right, this is how the shirt looks. This is also kind of a fitted shirt. One thing I found out when the shirt came in is this is kind of like a Halloween shirt. The whole time I'm looking at the photos online, I'm thinking this is gonna be a heart shirt, and then this, I see it's a Halloween shirt. I completely forgot about the pumpkin. I wasn't looking at the cat. I wasn't looking at the spider. And I was like, what? This is a Halloween shirt. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll wear it during the first week or the second week. I don't know if I should save this for October. Tell me what y'all think I should, like, when I should wear this shirt. But yeah, this is a Halloween shirt. It's a lot going on the front and the back. All right, now let's get into the last and final shirt. All right, and this is the last Hellstar shirt and the last shirt of the shirt category. Let's show you. All right, and this is the last shirt. It's Jesus on it, my Savior. And this is I like this shirt. This is a chill shirt. And this is one of the shirts that speaks for itself and it speaks louder. And I really do like this shirt. It is a little baggy. And by the way, all the Hellstar shirts were a large for me. They fit in a large for me. And Hellstar is a very baggy brand as well. If you want to go for a fitted or tight kind of look, you should size down. And if you want to be baggy, you should keep the same size that you're at. So yeah, this is the shirt overall. This is the front, and then this is the back. Yeah. All right, now let's get into the bottoms category. All right, first up we got light blue jorts. You know, something classic, something chill. I think I wanted to go for a baggy look this year because everything that I was wearing this year, it fit me weirdly and it also fit me tight. And so I think this year, instead of going for something tight or more fitted, I think I should just go for something all the way more baggy. And yeah, I like it. Yeah, these are the light blue jorts. Now let me show you the next pair of jorts. Next we have gray jorts. Now these kind of are baggy, but the inseam is a little shorter than the light blue. They're not all the way black, but they're not light gray, more of a dark gray. I think it's chill. I think this is something that you could wear with the Black Essentials crew neck that I showed you guys previously. Nothing you could go wrong with it. It's very nice, it's very clean, it's very chill. So yeah. All right, last pair of jorts we have are khaki jorts. By the way, all the jorts were extra large on SHEIN. The link is all in the description. This is how it looks. I know you guys are probably wondering, why would I get khakis out of like all the colors? And I think khakis do go well with like blue, and they do go well with red. And if you guys know, those are like the two colors I've been trying to get this year. And I think khakis go perfectly with those two colors. Now let's get into the jeans. All right, first we have light blue jeans. They're also very baggy. This is how they look. Put this on with an oversized white tee, you know, something clean, something chill, and then boom. So yeah. All right, now let me show you guys the next pair. All right, next we have gray pants. If you guys haven't caught on so far, I am trying to get the same color of jorts and jeans. I'm doing this just so like if I want to wear the similar color and it's hot out, I can wear the jorts. But then if I want to wear the same color of jeans, but it's cold out, I can wear the jeans, if that makes sense. All right, now let me show you the last and final piece for the haul. These are khaki jeans. And by the way, all the jeans that I just showed you were extra, extra large because I want to go for that baggy look. This is how they look. Very clean. It's calm. Nothing to complain about. If you don't like khakis, just don't wear it. Don't get it. Other than that, it's clean. Then you have the pattern on the sides that, if you didn't know, are not on the other jeans. Yeah. So that's all for the jeans. All right, that is all for the haul. We went over everything from shirts to pants to shorts to hoodies to shoes. Let me know in the comments which piece is your favorite piece that I bought, whether it's the shoes or the shirts. And also let me know which combinations you have for me to wear, because I'm alone on this and I need combinations. I do need combinations. I think combinations are going to be one of the worst things I have to go through with all of these clothes. But thank you guys for watching. I love all of you guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who's also into fashion. And I'll see you guys later. Why are you still here? I showed you the whole haul. This is literally the last thing I'm showing you, and then you gotta go. Bro. This beat is amazing. Call me Spider-Man. I'm not afraid of the green. Don't call me Superman. You'll catch me out in the night. Some call me Batman. I look good with the ice. Call me Iceman. I'm dropping hits, but I'm no hitman. I can give you my autograph. You looking like a fan. When you looking at the price, you end up saying, damn, I might just spill the beans and I won't need a can. I'm done. Cut this off. Cut this off.